Good morning, students. Myself, Dr. U.K. Yadav, PhD Bio, JNV Piroli, Samastipur, Bihar. And in continuation with the current chapter, that means NCERT Science for Class 10, chapter number 8, How do organisms reproduce? And we have concluded regarding binary fission, multiple fission, fragmentation, regeneration and spore formation, and now it is the term for tissue culture. So today we would like to discuss tissue culture, or it may be called as micropropagation. As the name indicates, tissue culture, that means we are propagating the plant from tissue, from cells, and because the cells, the tissues, they are minute, they are microscopic, and all these things are being done with the help of biotechnology. That is termed as micropropagation, means propagation of the plant from very microscopic level, from minute level. So let us discuss today the tissue culture. Here, in case of tissue culture, production of new plants from a small piece of plant tissue or cells is called tissue culture. So this is the definition, that tissue culture is production of new plants from a small piece of plant tissue or cells. Here, the part of the plant which is being taken, they are termed as explant. So explant are generally taken from apical meristems, as it is assumed that they are disease free, they are contamination free. So we are preferring apical meristems as explant, and that is being cultured in a sterile agar medium with nutrients and cytokinin. And cytokinin is the hormone responsible for cell division. That means due to presence of cytokinin, it leads to rapid cell division. That means the explant is going to multiply time and again, and due to rapid cell division, it leads to the formation of undifferentiated cell mass, and that undifferentiated cell mass is termed as callus. So callus is the undifferentiated cell mass. Now it is being agitated so that the callus are being scattered into the nutrient medium, are being separated, and then these callus are being transferred into another medium containing, the callus is being transferred into another medium containing auxin and gibberellin, and both the hormones are responsible for respectively for the development of root, for the development of shoot. So ultimately in the cell mass, they are going to form root system and shoot system. That means the miniature plants are being separated. That means in the nutrient medium now there are formation of miniature plants by the application of the hormones like auxins and gibberellins. And now these are being separated. Miniature plants are being separated and transferred to pot or soil, and then it will be transplanted to the main field, because the plantlet, the miniature plant, primarily they are being synthesized in AC room at optimum temperature. So if they are going to be exposed for longer duration of sunlight, they will die. So first of all, a shorter duration of sunlight will be given to the plant. That means in the nursery, in the pot or soil, here it is being, first of all, it is being transplanted into the nursery, and then from nursery it is being transplanted to the main field, from where we are going to take the yield, we are going to take the productivity. So let us see this in the form of diagrammatic representation, that is the figure which will show how the tissue culture takes place. Here it is diagrammatic representation for tissue culture or micropropagation, where we are taking explant. Explant is the apical meristems, where cells are dividing continuously. That means apical meristems are being taken, and that is being transferred into the nutrient medium having the hormones like cytokinin, and due to cytokinin there will be continuous cell division. It will promote cell division and it will lead to the formation of mass of cell, and that is termed as callus. Again, these callus are being agitated, oxygen is being supplied, and further hormones are being supplied like cytokinin, auxin and gibberellin. So further what will happen? These callus in presence of auxin and gibberellin will start the formation of root and shoot. Ultimately, there will be many more miniature plants in the nutrient medium, in the culture, and finally that will be transplanted to the soil or pot. So this is all about the tissue culture, and it is helpful in those plants like orchids, dahlia, banana, gladiolus and chrysanthemum. So these are the examples. Now, what are the benefits? Why we are preferring tissue culture? We are preferring micropropagation. So it is advantageous as it is very fast technique. That means in a very short span of time, we are getting thousands and thousands of plants of similar quality. Disease-free plants obtained because we are taking the X plant that is almost disease-free, and then it is being propagated in sterilized medium. That means contamination-free zone. Therefore, there is no chances of infection by bacteria or fungus or any disease-causing organism. Can grow plants around the year. That means there is no impact of particular season as it is being done in the room where we are providing optimum temperature and in sterilized medium. That means there will be no impact of the external environment on tissue culture. Quality maintained. Whatever explant has been taken from the plant, that will remain as it is in all the miniature plant. That means quality is remaining constant, quality is maintained, and this is cheaper method as there are number of plants being produced in very short span of time. That means the cost of production will be very low. So this is all about micropropagation, all about tissue culture. Thank you one and all for viewing the video, and I would like to say to you that kindly comment on the video so that it may be improved for your welfare, so that our learned colleagues, our learned students may get the things as it is for their upliftment, for the sake of the increase in their knowledge. They must understand the things clearly, whatever it has been given in their syllabus, because these are the fundamental things, these are the basic things, and you can get such sort of questions in your future also. When you will go for any exam related to your job, then such sort of questions, such sort of knowledge will be much more beneficial for you people. So, like the video, comment the video and share to the students so that maximum student can get benefit from my video, from my lecture. So, thank you one and all. Thanks.